didn't notice the moment your freedom turned into access. No alarms, no public announcement. Just a quiet migration from identity you hold to identity you rent. It started as convenience, autofill, face unlock, tap to pay, but convenience was bait because today your life runs on one silent rule. No verification equals no permission. You used to carry an ID, now you stream identity continuously through cryptographic proofs tied to your existence, like age, residency, insurance, licensing, compliance. Invisible, automatic, absolute. Doors don't open because you show up. They open because a policy engine somewhere approves your existence in that moment. This is already live, not in the future. Apple Wallet now holds driver's license in multiple states. This isn't beta, it's rolled out. Check your wallet app, add state ID, it's there. EU EIDAS 2.0 is law. By 2026 to 2027, every EU citizen will use a digital wallet tied to tax, travel, even healthcare. This week, you can Google the PDF. One day, your bank app pushes an update. You don't read the terms, nobody does. Inside it, hidden, a new phrase appears, behavioral analytics. Banks already track how hard you press your screen, how fast you swipe, how you type. That becomes your trust score, not your identity, your behavior fingerprint. And if the system decides something about you is risky, your permissions change. Not because you did something, but because the model updated. This isn't surveillance. Surveillance watches you. This is governance. It decides what you're allowed to do. Identity isn't proof anymore. Identity is a switch. On if aligned, off if not. Digital ID didn't start in tech. It started in financial warfare. When governments realized they couldn't fully tax or track a digitized economy, they shifted the battlefield from money to identity. Because you can only control money if you control who is allowed to transact. Follow the money. World Bank requires digital ID across 160 programs. The IMF uses the phrase identity-linked settlement. G20, identity as base layer of global infrastructure. EU, digital wallet by mandate. India, 1.4 billion biometric IDs. WorldCoin, iris scan to enter the system. They're not building apps, they're building access infrastructure. The 5 truths. 1. It's about programmable money. Digital ID only has power when paired with CBDC because identity only matters if currency can refuse to move. 2. Policy replaces law. A rule update can block your wallet. No judge required. 3. No punishment needed. The system simply withholds access until you comply. 4. Data becomes sentence. Your history becomes your access key. It never resets. 5. AI will judge you. Behavior doesn't equal intent. AI flags patterns, not crimes. And the one truth everyone misses, digital ID only fulfills its final purpose when anonymous value disappears. Because if you can't store value privately, you can't resist. CBDC plus ID equals no off-grid value. That's the end game. But you can create separation today. Small, but meaningful. Do one move this week. Stop signing into apps with Google or Apple. Disable autofill for one important account. Move one subscription off phone wallet. Create one local password login. This isn't about paranoia. It's about maintaining optionality. This is the most slept on way to profit from this shift early. Go to Namecheap or GoDaddy this week and buy 1 to 3 domains around identity autonomy, decentralized credentials, wallet sovereignty, post-permission economy. Digital ID is a new internet layer, and domains are digital land. Owning language early is asymmetric leverage. This is how you go from spectator to participant. And the real final move, own one store of value outside the permission network. Not big, not risky, just proof of optionality. 1 ounce of silver, $50 in BTC, self-custody. Cash saved physically, not for profit, for pressure resistance. If a system knows you have no outside option, obedience becomes automatic. You thought identity was yours. It never was. Identity now belongs to the network that grants access, not to the human that carries it. Digital ID doesn't need force, it needs dependence. Because once your life runs on permission, obedience becomes automatic. Stay valid.